Hello.
Hello. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, my name's Devon. What's yours?
My name is Ahmed. Where are you from, Devon?
I'm originally from Vancouver, Canada, but I live in
Vancouver.
Bali in Indonesia.
Mm. Nice to meet
Yeah.
you. Are you Canadian?
Yeah.
Oh, nice to meet you. Let me ask you about. Are you tutor?
Yeah.
Mm.
That's why I'm working here.
Sometimes a native speaker work as just a native speaker. They are not tutor. They practice with the conversation as a native speaker.
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
Well, it's like,
Okay.
so tutoring depends on exact, like, if, for example, we are just having a
Mm.
conversation practice, as long as I correct things, then technically I'm a
Mm.
tutor. So sometimes people will use it like that, but better
Mm.
is you just ask me your
Maybe.
question and I see how I can help you.
Okay. My name is Ahmed. I'm from Iraq.
Hmm.
Do you know Iraq?
Cool,
Do
man.
you know Iraq?
Yeah, I know. I know.
Mm-hmm. All right. I want to improve my English language, and I look for about some a new way in this earn to improve my English language fast
Hmm.
because technology it's arrived to the moon and the space.
Yeah, there's only one problem. Can you
Mm.
play a musical
Huh?
instrument, for example?
Huh?
Like, can you play maybe guitar or drums, piano,
No,
anything
no,
like that?
no, no. I
Okay.
don't.
Now, the reason I ask you is how can you learn fast?
By practice.
Yeah, it's not fast though.
Uh,
There's no way we can go very fast. There's no magic pill.
uh,
So we just must
we should
practice and yeah.
okay. We should step by step and practice.
Yeah. Like so
Okay.
I have like
Oh,
three ways to improve. In my mind, I
yeah.
think
Yes.
there's three ways to improve.
Yes.
So the first thing when we're first learning a
Yes.
language, of course we learn basics, grammar and vocabulary, right? And
Both of them.
like both grammar and vocabulary.
No, no. I ask you about we should I learn both of them, language and grammar, both of them.
The easiest way to learn these, if
Mm.
you don't have time, too much time, right? You want to learn, is read like read something you really like. For example, maybe a fiction story. Like if you like sci-fi, then read sci-fi. If you like the news, read the news. Doesn't matter. But
Mm.
as we
Yes,
read,
absolutely.
we slowly learn. But this is only step
Yes.
one.
Yes.
Number two,
Mm.
uh, TV shows, video games, movies for listening, right? So TV shows, movies, video
Mm.
games with subtitles for listening practice. These two things, reading books and watching or like listening with this, are two ways that we can practice with like really no money and no
Mm.
don't need to hire a teacher or anything. So when you have free time, this is a good way to do it. The third then is the
Okay.
face to face.
Yes. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes. 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 Go
So
ahead. I'm sorry.
we we need the face to face because there's no other way to practice speaking.
Mm.
Yeah. And then you just have to practice it again and again and again every day. Like if you want to be good at playing football, you have to keep kicking the ball.
Okay. I know. I get it. I get it. Okay. Are you finished or no? I
What
want
do
to
you
ask
mean?
you. No.
Yeah,
Okay.
ask me.
Okay. Which that's mean you follow the four skills: listening, speaking, and reading, writing.
Sorry, one more time.
That's mean when you told me you should watch TV shows, movies, videos, games with the subtitles for listening practice
Yeah.
and to improve my English language. That's mean to follow the four skills to learn English: listening, speaking, reading, writing.
Yeah, it's kind of a background practice,
Mm,
like as
mm,
subconscious. In other words, the subconscious as hold on. And our subconscious is the like we breathe, we don't think about it, right?
Yes.
Your heart
Do
beats, you
you
don't think
think?
about it, right?
Yes.
Mm.
Do you think practice English? That's mean to learn the our brain for the people who want to learn English to speak English automatically by
I,
practice.
it has to be by practice. It's
Mm,
like for me, like my wife is Chinese, so I studied
mm,
Chinese a little, and wow, it's so
mm.
difficult. I quit. I give up. My wife speaks English. It's okay. But my daughter speaks perfect Chinese and she speaks perfect English because when she was very small, she had both. But for us, we have to change our brain. So we have to
Mm.
practice and practice. It's there's no way. We have to undo and redo, like to change the way our brain
Oh,
works.
okay. Okay, that's mean your roles. You are as a tutor, Canadian tutor. Where did you study English? Which university in Canada? Did you study English in Canada
UBC.
or in USA? Huh?
Yeah. UBC. That's the University of British Columbia.
Oh, wow.
And
University. Hmm.
that's where I got
Nice.
my master's in journalism.
Okay, congratulations to you.
Yeah,
Which year did
didn't really
which
help
year
me.
did you graduate? Which
Oh,
year did you graduate from the UBS?
so
UBC,
I
sorry.
I finished not in the school. I finished while I was online because I was traveling at the time. So
Hmm.
I think
You
what
are
is
studying
my
online with this university?
yeah, I started
Mm,
at school and then I was traveling overseas because my work
mm.
is in what do you call it? Oh man, where did I put that? Oh, I can't see where. There we go. Because my work was in like my studies were first in
Mm.
philosophy and then in journalism.
Uh,
We don't write tests; we write papers. You understand? So
mm. Yes,
you study
I
your
know.
course and then yeah, it's you can do all the everything online very easily. So my graduation year for university is 2009
Oh, you
because I
graduate
started, I stopped, I
same year.
started, I stopped. Yeah,
We are both graduate in 2009, in 29. I
but I
graduate.
finished.
I
I finished
graduate.
high school in 2000 though. It took me 9 years to
Oh,
finish university. Yeah, because sometimes I
no.
do, sometimes I stop.
Sometimes to take a gap year.
To take away. Oh, like a gap year.
Gap
Mostly I
year.
ran out of money,
Uh,
so I had to take a
okay.
year, not a party year, a work year.
Uh, okay. Let me ask you about the past perfect.
Ah, yeah,
Can you
past perfect
explain
tense.
something about the yes past present? Sorry. Present perfect, not
Ah,
past
present
perfect.
perfect tense. And
Yes,
what
present.
exactly is your question?
About this tense, how to use it, how to make the sentence for the present perfect.
Okay, so now we're like a really common one is like, for example, we're using like uh I have, I has, right? Like that's the
Mm.
key thing is the have, has, or if we're in the negative with an NT. Haven't, hasn't, right? Just to make simple. So let me think of an
Let me
example.
let me. Yes.
Like, for example, I'm using it in a sense to talk about a past thing. Like, I have lived in China, right?
Mm.
So this is saying that I no longer, this means I no longer live there, right? So it is in the past. You could say, I lived in China for 10 years. I have lived in China before. I have lived in China for 10 years. It's the same thing, right?
Yes.
So we can choose to use either of them. It's not wrong to use either of them. But
both of them,
Yeah.
both of them correct.
Yeah, but, and here's the key thing, it's only when we're talking about a past thing, right? Like, we don't use it in, it's funny because we call it the present perfect, right? But when we use it, we're also always talking about a past thing, where past participle is the term for the verb, right? So for example, I have, if I use the negative, I haven't been to Iraq. Right?
That's
So
when you never. That's you mean never visit Iraq.
Yeah, never before.
Oh, okay.
I could say
for the,
I want to though.
For the second person, he hasn't been in Iraq.
Yeah, like he hasn't, because same idea, like is and like am or are, right? So, for example, I haven't been, he hasn't been, she hasn't been,
nice.
it hasn't been, and then
nice.
we haven't been, they haven't been. We switch again.
When we use the present perfect, something happening in the happening now.
It is something that happened before that's not happening now.
Which time do you use this present perfect?
Whenever I'm like, it's kind of random. I think I use it mostly in the way that like it's more about a stylistic choice for me. Like, let's see if I can find a better.
Let me tell you this. We use the present perfect for the action in the past with the result now. Is that correct?
Yeah, it's like something that we've done in like
some
a past
action.
period.
We use the present perfect for some action, something to do in the past and result in the now. For example, I lost my passport.
Yeah.
I lost my password. In the past, I lost my password, but something it's happening now or action. We talk about the some action. It's still yes.
The thing is though, like for example, that sentence. Let's say it has to relate to now. So I'm talking to a visa agent, and they ask me, "Where is your passport?" Oh, I lost my passport. I can say that, and that's 100% correct. Also, I can say, "Oh, well, I wouldn't say I have lost my passport."
What about the structure of the sentence? Have and past participle?
What do you mean exactly?
About the structure of the sentence.
So we're going to have our subject plus
that
the
mean
have had.
I have
Plus past participle, like that.
Okay.
And of course, that's the same for haven't, hasn't either, right? Like,
yes, that's that what I mean. Mr. Devon, I speak with you for 10 minutes. Can you assess my English language?
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I don't.
Which level do you think am I?
I would say like upper intermediate.
Really?
Yeah. And there's a reason for that, is because it's just more like you need to focus more on the pronunciation practice for clarity of sound. But
yes, okay,
that's not a bad thing. The grammar style though, aces. Yeah, you're definitely in the advanced for the grammar style.
Okay.
Yeah, you got that.
Do you have website? Mr. Devon, do you have website to improve my English language because the time up?